Peaches, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys. I asked you on Instagram and on Twitter to send me a couple questions, and I did get a few. So go ahead and get settled and we will pull up some questions and get started. Okay, so Dragon Lady 33 asks, what's your favorite makeup brand? I go back and forth all the time with this, and it especially depends on what product we're talking about, but Too Faced is probably my favorite high-end for eyeshadow. Morphe, are they considered high-end yet? Because product-wise, like quality, they're amazing, but price, they're kind of like drugstore. I really like Morphe eyeshadows as well, but I am more of a drugstore girl, so like foundation, I'm with L'Oreal and Maybelline. It just depends on what product you're asking about. I hope I'm going to say this last name right. Danielle Barbier? Don't hate me. Ask, how many animals do you have and what are their names and meanings behind them? I only have 2 animals right now. I am an animalaholic, and I would have every single animal in the world if I could house them and properly take care of them. So I have a cat, and her name is Gabby. I'll try to insert a picture somewhere for you guys of her. She's only a couple years old, and Gabby, the meaning behind her name is very funny. So I went to college with a girl who had a cat who had kittens, and she asked, did anyone want one? I said I did, and the one I thought I was going to be getting was a tabby. So I was going to name her Gabby the Tabby, and I was going to be super clever, and I ended up getting a calico, which is exactly who I needed in my life, I suppose, and she's just adorable. So I call her a ton of different things now, though. I call her Gabby, Gabardella, Gabatrol, a bunch of things. She's just super cute. The other animal I have is a ball python. Her name is E.T., and my brother named her because the side of her little body looks like E.T. from the movie. So that must be a common thing, because I've actually met a couple people since then who have named theirs E.T. as well, and she is super sweet as well. She's several years old, like maybe close to 10 now. Yeah, I guess she actually is 10 now. So she's cute and sweet and big and nice and doesn't bite, in case you were wondering. Next is from Tubby Custard, which is one of my favorite people on Instagram. Her name was OY Hey, which I said last time I had a Q&A is my favorite name. So she says, I want to see how you do a wing because it is poppin'. So I'm going to be doing a couple tutorials coming up here, because later down the list here, let's see. Someone on another picture asked me for like a contouring routine or whatever, and so I'm going to be doing my contour routine, my eyebrow routine, and I will do a winged liner routine for you guys. There's nothing that I do that's like special about it, but I'm happy to show you guys what I do. BSUGA89 asked me, what kind of music are you into and who is your favorite musician or band? This is a good question. So I really love music. I love the creativity behind it. I have a guitar, I have a banjo. My dad is very musically talented. Like anything you put in his hands, pretty much he can figure out how to play it. So I have a very big appreciation for a very large range of music. I'm not like super into Screamo or anything like that, but I like 21 Pilots, I like the Lumineers, Mumford & Sons is one of my favorites. I like a couple Christian bands, which took me a long time to get into, I won't say Christian music, but everything just sounds the same, so I like the Digital Age, they're amazing. I really like Rin Collective, I like Passion Pit, I like a ton of different things. There's one band that I found them through YouTube actually, and they're called the Icarus Account, I think is how you say it. I've always said that first name wrong. So they're pretty awesome if you guys haven't checked them out before. But I like things like Elvis, I like things like Patsy Cline, Everly Brothers. Like I love a lot of different music. So picking a favorite I definitely can't do, just because I feel like there's so many options and I just love it all. Kaylin Grace asked, what made you get into makeup professionally? Illy, and what camera do you use? Illy, too. I started to get into makeup just because it's, again, a really creative thing, and that is definitely who I am in my soul, is a creative person who likes to do new things, who likes to be changing things all the time. I don't do well with, like, repetition as far as always doing the same things, and I don't like being in an atmosphere that is that way, where I always have to do the same thing always forever, and I can never contribute like, let's try this, let's do something different. This one little bang's on my nerves. The camera I'm using right now is a Sony Handycam, and it's what I use for a lot of my videos. I don't know if you guys can tell, you probably can't, especially with this background, but it's a little bit fish-eyed, which, you know, it's just something. I had a camera before this and something happened with the focus on it, and then it wouldn't work, so I'm trying to get that one fixed to be my vlog camera, but this is my main one, and it's a Sony Handycam. Even Stevens. Is that what that's supposed to be, or am I just stupid for thinking that? You guys know that dog picture? Changes that God has made in your life for the better. Also, at which cosmetology school did you study? Also, favorite item for each part of your face. So, changes that God has made in my life for the better. I think that through my high school experience and some of my college, I felt like I had everything just taken from me, and that I was very lonely and didn't have any friends, and most of which was because of my own doing. And my brother moved out, and like all this stuff just happened, and I didn't understand why I felt like bad things kept happening. And so that was for the better, because a lot of the people that are out of my life now, I don't think that they would have helped me get to where I need to be. And it's actually taken a long time to find friends to help me, you know, be focused on God and that journey and all those kind of things. And I'm still definitely working on that as well. But I just feel like a lot of the things that you feel like, why are you doing this? Like, it's so painful and it doesn't make sense, and those kind of things usually end up to be the more beneficial things. You just take a long time, and sometimes never, to be able to figure out why that was beneficial. Which cosmetology school did I study at? I studied at a local tech school, actually. I didn't go to a big school or anything like that. It was just one here locally. And my favorite item for each part of your face, goodness. My eyelashes, I would say anything from Maybelline. I always like their mascaras the best. Foundation, L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Faux Show. But the Better Skin is kind of taking over. I really, really like that one too. Eyeshadow, anything from Too Faced or from Morphe. Lipstick, I'm really liking ColourPop right now, but I also cannot ever not use NYX lipsticks or any lip products from them. I have a video of my whole collection. Primers, I can't pick a favorite face primer because I just said in my other video, this is funny that this question's here, I have two big bowls on my vanity of face primers and of eye primers, so I kind of just hoard them and try them, and I never try them long enough to kind of know if they're good because I'm always switching it up. So I have a big collection, but for my face, probably the Professional Benefit is what I always go back to. For my eyes, maybe the Too Faced Shadow Insurance or the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Blush is the Too Faced Blush and Bronzer in Pink Leopard. That's what I've been using like crazy here lately. Best drugstore makeup, and that is from Fake Bunny Facts. So again, I think it just depends on what you're looking for. I really like L'Oreal and Maybelline. I feel like I don't get a lot of things from them that are bad. But NYX is also awesome for lip products and things like that. Sarah Baby, which every time I see your name, can I tell you that it makes me think of when I was named as a baby and my dad told my Kentucky family that they were not to call me Sarah, they were to call me Sarah. And I don't know if that was your purpose of spelling it that way, but it cracks me up every time. Said, what made you so inspired to pursue makeup and YouTube? So makeup again because of the creativity, YouTube because you're your own boss, and kind of the success that you get is from what you harbor with it. Like it just is a matter of how hard you work for it, and that motivates me a lot to know that this can go as big or little pretty much as I want it to, and as much as I'm willing to work for it. So that's something that is definitely inspiring to me about YouTube, but also the fact that YouTube reaches every single person, and just the fact of being able to like talk to all of you guys from all over the place. I really like that as well, because I kind of feel like I have a support system in you guys, but that you have one in me as well, and I like to kind of write back and talk back to you guys too. What's your favorite lipstick color? So I really like nude, or this kind of color that's kind of mauve-y and almost brick colored. This is Cookie from ColourPop on my lips right now. I like it, and I like Thalia from NYX. Those are probably my two favorite go-tos. My favorite lipstick color was from v.hnscc. Christian6363 asks, how do you react to negativity or someone being rude? So this is funny, but on a YouTube video, if someone thumbs something down, that doesn't affect me, except for it makes me a little disappointed in that they didn't leave a comment saying why they didn't like it, because I'm not upset at the fact that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine, because, you know, nobody is everybody's, and it would be ridiculous for me to watch 15,000 people on YouTube and expect to like and really want to keep watching more of every single one of them. And it's nothing other than just sometimes you don't mesh with somebody's personality or what they have set up or whatever. My big thing on negativity is if you leave me something to grow from, like, your lighting is so terrible and you're awful at this. Even though the delivery on it is not good, I can take the lighting's bad and like maybe try something new with that. So really negativity, if I can find something constructive criticism from it, I love it. And if I can't, I just kind of don't let it bother me because it's void. There's no reason to tell somebody that they're ugly and not say, you know, this part looks bad, maybe you could try this or something. And people that comment to say you're ugly or you're stupid or this is dumb or why are you trying or things are people that make me sad for them, because obviously they have something going on where they feel the need to attack people, and I feel like you can only be attacked if you let yourself be attacked, so I just don't choose to allow that. SRAH Peach asked, how do you save up for money to buy makeup? It depends. Typically, they're almost always impulse buys. If it's something at the drugstore, I always have some type of coupon, so that helps a lot. I shop at CVS all the time because they give really good coupons if you have their little card. But for my bigger purchases, I just weigh out if I can or can't do it, and typically if I can't, I just don't end up getting it at all. Or I just happen to do it when I have extra money. It's not usually a matter of me like really wanting something and saving up and then getting it, which sounds so spoiled on my part, but I just kind of have to weigh my options of what I have and what I actually need, and like, is it limited edition, that kind of thing. Julian Y, but I'm not sure if that's Y or E, like and Pachicho, sorry. What advice would you give to someone starting a channel, what to do and what not? By the way, I love your videos, thank you so much. So what advice would I give is to, first of all, go into it with real expectations. I've been working on my YouTube since like 2008, I think, and I just recently decided I was going to consistently upload and like really try and everything. Kind of have to determine, is it going to be a hobby or is it going to be a career, because different things go into those two. A hobby, you kind of upload whenever and it's fine if it doesn't look so great. A career is you have to like try to put effort in how your video looks, even if that's kind of, for a messy look, it doesn't have to look the same as everyone else's, it just has to have a consistent theme throughout. And I would say have a consistent upload schedule. I cannot tell you how big of a deal and how big of a difference it has made since I have started uploading 2 times a week. I have started kind of popping up in people's suggested videos and that kind of a thing. Also, Instagram is my biggest growth avenue. Like, if I didn't have Instagram, I don't know what I would do, because that has helped me a ton get more people on my page. I also comment on a ton of videos saying who I am and what I'm doing. Some people find that annoying. I heard Nikki Philippi say in one of her videos that if you don't comment, nobody knows that you're here. So ever since I watched that video from her, that's what I've done, is just comment saying like, if you don't want to check me out, that's fine, but I need to let you know that I'm here. And that's a really good point, that if you consistently upload but then you never kind of get your name out, it doesn't make sense, because nobody's gonna know you're here. Falling Cos, is that how you say it? Ask, oh wait, she didn't ask, she said your eyeliner. Thank you. Caitlin 329, have you always wanted to be a cosmetologist? I don't know what I want to be, and I say that because I have a degree already in cosmetology, and that's something that's a big accomplishment for me because I can kind of go anywhere with that, but I'm still figuring it out. I definitely think I did know I wanted to do that, though, to begin with. From there on, I don't know what I'm going to do, but at least I have that, and I knew I wanted to be a cosmetologist, I guess, like midway through high school, when everybody started to like pick their major and like, you know, whatever they were going to be doing. I kind of was like, undetermined, I don't know, and it made me feel really silly and stupid, which is stupid to feel that way in high school, because It's good if you have a plan, but I think that it's crazy for people to expect you to know what you want to do until you're 70 when you're 15. So on Twitter I just had one question, and it's from Abracadabbers. What is your favorite mascara, drugstore, and high-end? I don't know if I have a high-end favorite mascara. I don't actually own a single high-end mascara at all, I don't think. But for drugstore, I like the falsies from Maybelline, and I also like this one. This is like voluminous false fiber lashes in the gold little tube from L'Oreal, I think. You guys have heard me talk about that one a lot. Alright you guys, that's all the questions I have for today. I hope that you guys liked watching this video, that you like my backdrop. Give a thumbs up for Dustin for getting it for me. If you have any other questions, you can leave them here on this video. If you guys want me to start doing like a monthly Q&A, I definitely can do that if you guys have enough questions to ask me, but I'm not all that interesting, so it won't hurt my feelings if you don't. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I have a couple other videos I'm working on for you guys today. I'm sorry, but my hair is attacking my face and neck, and it is making me feel claustrophobic. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you guys so soon. Bye!